You wake up at 3 a.m. every night, same time. Your right side feels tight. Not pain, just pressure, like someone's gripping your ribcage from the inside. You roll over, go back to sleep. But something's off. Your belly isn't soft anymore. It's hard, dense, like a medicine ball strapped to your midsection. And lately, you're angry. Not at anything specific, just angry. Short fuse, zero patience. Most men over 50 ignore these early fatty liver symptoms because they don't look sick. They look tired. But here's what's actually happening. Your liver, the battery of your entire metabolic system, is leaking. And when the battery leaks, everything downstream starts to corrode. This isn't about disease. This is about stagnation. And today, I'm going to show you how to unblock it. Let's start with what your liver actually does, because most men think it's just the organ that processes alcohol. It's not. Your liver is the metabolic switch for your entire body. Every drop of blood in your system passes through it. 3 pints per minute. It filters toxins. It regulates hormones. It stores energy. And when it works, you don't notice it. But when it doesn't, everything breaks down. Here's the mechanical reality. Modern life creates liver congestion, processed seed oils, chronic stress, sitting for 12 hours a day, late night eating. All of this forces your liver to work overtime without ever getting a break. And just like a car engine running on dirty oil, it starts to sludge up. The filter gets clogged, the oil thickens, the engine knocks. And the first place you feel it? Your body. Stiff joints, tight hamstrings, that knot in your right shoulder that never goes away. This isn't age. This is liver stagnation. And the biology is simple. When your liver gets sluggish, it can't clear excess estrogen. Testosterone drops, inflammation rises, and your fascia, the connective tissue wrapping every muscle in your body, tightens like shrink wrap. You don't have a flexibility problem. You have a filtration problem. The ancient physicians understood this. They called the liver the general, not because it's the biggest organ, but because it commands the entire system. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver governs the sinews, the tendons, the fascia, the structural integrity of the body. When the general is strong, the troops move freely. When the general is compromised, everything locks up. This isn't mysticism. This is mechanical cause and effect. A congested liver can't produce enough bile. Bile is what breaks down fat, clears hormones, and signals your gut to move. No bile? Digestion slows. Toxins recirculate. And your body starts storing fat in the one place it shouldn't, inside the liver itself. That's when the belly gets hard. That's when the 3 a.m. wake-ups start. Because between 1 and 3 a.m., your liver is supposed to be in deep repair mode. But if it's overloaded, it can't rest. It wakes you up, not with pain, with pressure, with heat, with restlessness. Your liver is telling you it's drowning, and most men ignore the signal until the check engine light turns into full system failure. But it doesn't have to go that way. True liver repair starts with understanding one thing. Your liver doesn't need a cleanse. It needs space. It needs circulation. It needs the mechanical conditions to do what it was designed to do. And there are 3 specific interventions that restore liver health faster than anything else. Let me walk you through the protocol. Step 1. The bitter switch. Your liver responds to one thing faster than anything else. Bitterness. Not the emotional kind. The taste. Bitter compounds, whether from black coffee, dandelion greens, arugula, or even dark chocolate, trigger bile production. Bile is the river that flushes the liver. No bile flow, no detox. This is why every traditional culture used bitters after meals. It wasn't about flavor, it was about function. 1 cup of black coffee in the morning, a handful of arugula with lunch, a dandelion tea before bed. These aren't supplements, they're signals, and they tell your liver, it's time to move. Most men trying to detox liver naturally focus on what to avoid. Alcohol, sugar, fried food, fine. But avoidance doesn't create flow. Bitterness does. It opens the valve. And once the valve opens, everything downstream starts moving again. Step 2. The ribcage release. Here's what most people don't know. Your liver sits under your right ribcage, and if that ribcage is locked down, tight intercostal muscles, shallow breathing, forward posture from years of sitting, your liver has no room to expand. It's compressed, restricted, and a restricted liver can't filter efficiently. You need to create space, mechanically, physically. Stand up. Place your right hand on your right rib cage. Now twist to the left, slowly. Feel the stretch along your right side. Hold it. Breathe into it. Do this for 60 seconds, twice a day. What you're doing is decompressing the fascia around the liver. You're allowing it to expand and contract the way it's supposed to. And when you do this consistently, something shifts. The tightness in your right shoulder eases. Your digestion improves. That hard belly starts to soften. Because you're not just stretching, you're unblocking the general. Step 3. The 3 a.m. rule. If you're waking up between 1 and 3 a.m., your liver is in crisis mode. And the fix isn't melatonin, it's circadian alignment. Your liver repairs itself at night, but only if you give it the right conditions. Stop eating 3 hours before bed, no exceptions. When you eat late, your liver has to process food instead of filtering toxins. It can't do both. And the 3 a.m. wake up is the result. Dim the lights after sunset. Blue light from screens suppresses melatonin and disrupts the liver's repair cycle. And here's the one most men miss. Sleep on your right side. This position allows gravity to assist bile drainage. It's subtle, but it works. Do this for 7 nights. Track your sleep. You'll notice the difference. This is liver detox done correctly, not through juice cleanses or expensive protocols, but through mechanical restoration. You're not trying to heal the liver. You're removing the obstacles so it can heal itself. And when you do that, the transformation is immediate. Within 48 hours, you'll notice your digestion improves, less bloating, less gas. Within a week, the belly starts to soften. The hard, dense fat around your midsection, it's not structural, it's inflammatory. And when the liver drains, the inflammation drops. By day 10, the 3 a.m. wake-ups stop. You sleep deeper, you wake up clearer, and the irritability, that low-grade anger that's been simmering for months, starts to lift. Not because you're calmer, but because your hormones are balancing, because the general is back in command. Here's what no one tells you about liver health. It's not just about avoiding toxins. It's about circulation, flow, movement. Your liver is a living filter, and like any filter, it needs to be flushed. Not with pills, not with powders, but with the biological signals your body was designed to respond to. Bitter compounds to trigger bile, physical decompression to create space, circadian rhythm to allow repair. These aren't hacks, they're mechanics, and they work because they align with how your body actually functions. Most men spend decades ignoring the signals, the stiffness, the belly, the sleep disruption, the anger. They treat these as separate problems, but they're not. They're all downstream of one thing, a congested liver, a general under siege, and the moment you unblock it, everything changes. You don't need to fix your entire life. You don't need to overhaul your diet or join a gym. You need to restore the one system that controls everything else. And that system is your liver. So here's the question. Are you going to keep ignoring the signals? Or are you going to unblock the general and take back control? The filter is clogged, the oil is dirty, the engine is knocking. But the engine can still run. You just have to give it space.